Hello, my name is Tara and welcome to Check the Power. I want to start today off with a little bit of an update about my COVID-19 testing results. After waiting for about 40 hours, the doctor called me and said my results came out negative. But despite the result, we're still going to try to stay home as much as possible and take strict preventative measures. Today in Thailand, there's a total of 1,045 cases according to the Ministry of Public Health. 88 people have been sent home so far, while 4 cases resulted in death. 7 people still remain in critical condition. At midnight today, the government's emergency decree came into effect. The decree gives Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha sweeping power in times of a national emergency. Some of the measures that are now in place include a ban on foreigners, except for those with work permits, from entering Thailand, except for diplomatic missions. Thai stranded abroad, however, will still be allowed to return to the kingdom. So in order to understand this process more, today I'll be speaking with our columnist Panon Lilamanit, or Ton, who just flew back to Suvarnabhumi airport on Monday. The first thing Ton had to do when he landed was walk past a thermal scan with the rest of the passengers.
That is a mass screening, so they just use the video camera that can read the temperature.
Then he had to go through 4 different counters. The first one verified where you embarked.
The first counter, they will just check for your documents and they want to make sure if you have downloaded the AOT app, which is apparently the app they use to track your location, right?
So you have to do the tracking too, even though you're a Thai citizen?
They only want me to install the AOT app, which I know that it requires me to turn on the location.
Then you go to the second counter where you print out or fill out your required T8 form. At the third counter, a medical staff will take your temperature by pointing a thermometer gun to your forehead or neck. The last counter is the health control counter, where you have to hand in all your documents. The staff will ask you for your address, phone number, and for you to quarantine yourself for 14 days.
The counter operation, was it smooth?
I would say it's smoother than what I've heard of, because the people I talked to on Twitter, right? There was one guy who arrived 6 days before me. And it was hectic. People were just clumped together right in front of the counter. They didn't know what to do back then. But now it's quite organized. Steps are, clearly laid out, even though we don't know which step is for what. And we don't know what document is required at what step. But if you ask me if this is thorough enough, I said it's job well done for them. But anything that they've been doing so far from, before boarding to here, it doesn't guarantee that you do not have COVID.
Why?
Because COVID takes 14 days, right? If you have no symptoms at all, you would just pass through all these points with no problem.
You'll be a secret carrier.
Correct. You could be a secret carrier. But with that in mind, the last counter did ask me, to actually stay home and quarantine myself for 14 days first.
Okay, but there's no guarantee. There's no way to check.
No guarantee. It's not really an order. It's not like Singapore style, order where they say, hey, if you leave your house, you will be fined a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
But here they just say, please stay at home for 14 days.
How long did the process take you?
It was not long because I was fast to get out. It was really fast. I made sure it was the first 4 or 5 people because I want great photos of you guys.
Yeah.
So I was out quick and it took me about 30 minutes without more than 5 people before me.
Thank you so much, dude.
Right. No worries, man.
Stay safe.
And that's all, folks. Thank you so much for joining in. For more news, features, and videos, visit worldwideweb.thisrupt.co. My name's Tara from Bangkok, and I'll see you next time. Bye.